Hey guys, Jonah here, back with another Advent beer review. We're almost there. We're almost there. She's held together just about down here today. Day 23. You can see it's a black. Wow, look at that. That's sort of coming out now. Hold together. Oh, got another big one. Another big bad boy. Wow, and that one's quite an epic. So that is a brewery that may not be around for much longer. Adnams. And this is Big Sky Double Dry Hopped IPA. And it's 6.7%. Excellent. Right, let's see. Adnams, like I say, they have kind of got into financial trouble, unfortunately. Kind of an IPA. I can't see if it's got, I don't know, I might have to see that later on. I don't want to tip it up because of what happened the other day. Double dry hopped IPA, blah, 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 blah. Where are the ingredients, man? Wheat. There we go, wheat. No oats. It's got a black top. It's a fucking black boy. I'm not going to hold that against it, but I want to see a black bottom. That's what I want to see. I will die a happy man if I see a black bottom. Right. Brilliant. No jizz, which is cool. Get some of this into a glass. Okay, that is pretty damn clear. And if one thing, actually, let me do one of these. I should do these all the time, but I always forget. So there we go. Look at that. That is clear as a whistle. There is absolutely no way the rest of that can is going to have some sort of depth charge of haze in it. This is not a hazy beer. This is a deeper double IPA. Well, it says double dry hopped IPA. So not quite the same as a deeper, but not too far off at 6 and a bit percent. That's pretty cool. Definitely got a finger of head. Hardly any bubbles though. Look at that. That is proper. That is what we would call bright. People don't do bright beers that often these days. Some people do, but that is proper. It does smell like an IPA. What the hops though, does it say? Oh my god, I cannot read that at all. Let me turn it to you guys, and then I can use the magic of zooming in. There we go, Mosaic and Simcoe. Double dry hopped. Oh yeah. So the lens of my recording is better than my eyes. Outrageous. Cheers and beers, guys. Whoa. That is definitely got, wow. That's quite interesting. It's got a punch. It's got an IPA punch. But it's also got a little bit of that kind of, yeah, that juiciness from Simcoe, but not in the same way as it would do if it was a hazy beer. It's a lot sharper. It's a lot more kind of, yeah, instead of being like a soft orange, kind of citrusy kind of thing, it's a bit more, it's not super grapefruit. It's not like grapefruit zest, but it's definitely got that kind of grapefruity juice kind of thing going on. The other thing, it's really interesting. when you've got Mosaic as a base note, lots of beers use Citra. That's the beer. That's the hop that most beers use as their kind of base note. But not so here. I would be very surprised if it wasn't the Mosaic being used as the base, and then the Simcoe building on top of that. Let's go in for some more. Oh, it's really interesting. There's something there though, like a green thing. I wonder if is there another hop that I didn't see straight away in that thing. Let's see. Ding, ding, ding. Because the Mosaic's right down there. Suffolk, blah, blah, blah. Double dry hops IPA, big biting hops. Interesting. It doesn't say whether, what I was interested in was whether those hops, the Mosaic and the Simcoe, are just being used for the dry hop, or are they being used for the base as well? Because there's definitely some sort of green there. And traditionally, both Mosaic and Simcoe are not, pardon me, dear viewer, are not superbly green hops. That makes sense. That sounds a bit weird, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, there's a bit of fruit on there, even though my nose is a bit gone because of my cold. Um, but yeah, there's definitely some tropical notes. But because of that double charge, that double dry hop, it's giving that kind of fresh, that kind of. I'm not going to say verdant because it isn't, but it's definitely like an IPA bite from the hops, and that's not necessarily coming from the IPA itself. Although I suspect there are some other hops in there that's doing that. Some of the first wort hopping. Oh, yeah, that's like a real fruity number for Christmas. Anyway, cheers and beers, guys. I'm going to keep this one short so my voice kind of holds out. But we'll be back with more beer reviews coming up, and they're coming up real soon.